Welcome back to another episode of Technology for Independence with Christopher Cooley. Today, Christopher is going to be talking with individuals from the Scioto County Developmental Disabilities, so stay tuned. Welcome back to another episode of Technology for Independence with Christopher Cooley. Christopher Cooley is an Ohio Tech ambassador with the state of Ohio, and this program helps individuals to better understand how to use technology in their acquiring independence. And today, Christopher is going to be talking with two individuals from the Scioto County Developmental Disabilities program and how they help individuals maintain that independence. Chris, it's always a pleasure talking with you.
It's always a pleasure to be here. March is Developmental Disabilities Awareness Month, and I invited Theresa and Jeff to come and talk to us about how they plan to celebrate Developmental Disability Month and give us some information about what that means and what their role might be here in Scioto County, Ohio, to help others and beyond. So I'm going to ask Theresa and Jeff to jump in here and tell us a little bit about their stuff and let us hear a little bit about what Multiple Disability Awareness Month. I'll turn it over to Theresa and let her tell us a little bit about herself.
Thanks, Chris. I'm Theresa Rowland. I'm the Outreach Coordinator at Scioto County Developmental Disabilities, and in the month of March, I will celebrate 10 years working with the county board. Prior to that, I was a high school English teacher. I am a parent and a grandparent. I have 7 kids and 17 grandkids, so working with individuals has always been near and dear to my heart. And working with Scioto County Developmental Disabilities is simply the greatest position I have ever had in my life.
Okay, we'll let Jeff tell us a little bit about himself.
Dad, husband, 3 kids. I have a grandson now. He's about to turn 3, and he's incredibly ornery. You know, I came into the DD community. I actually came from being a truck driver, construction worker type, and it was 2012. I really some things had happened, and I just wasn't happy at work, and some things went bad, and I just found myself needing a job to kind of hold me over for a little while, and I'd never really considered being any kind of school bus driver before, but I already had, a lot of the credentials and the license and stuff, so I was like, I could give it a try temporarily until something higher paying comes around. Great friend told me about the bus garage over at Vernon High School. So I went and applied and got hired, and I've been here ever since in some way or another. And I hate the thought of leaving. I love it. This is, family, friends, and the students we serve, the adults we serve, the staff members. I mean, it's home for me. And I like to do whatever I can to shine a light on how wonderful of a community it is.
Can you guys tell us a little bit about what Developmental Disability Month mean and why do we need a certain month for that?
So this year's theme is a world of opportunities. And I think that speaks volumes as to developmental disability awareness. We really need 12 months a year to celebrate individuals with disabilities. And I think here at the county board, we do strive for that. I know, Chris, you're an advocate with us. I drag you places, not just in the month of March, but year around. We celebrate. We are members of the community. We are viable, hardworking members of the community. Many individuals that we serve work competitive community employment. I know Chris advocates tirelessly for equality amongst our population. And I think we definitely make a difference, not just in Scioto County, not just in this state, but across the country.
What does it mean to be developmentally disabled?
That covers a myriad of diagnoses. Here at Scioto County Board of Developmental Disabilities and at all 88 counties, because every county in the state of Ohio has a county board, we serve individuals from birth through the end of life. Those individuals are qualified to receive services from us with a diagnosis of everything from ADHD, autism spectrum disorder. We serve individuals with TBIs if it happened prior to the age of 22. We serve individuals who were born with intellectual disabilities, who were born with physical disabilities, CP, Down syndrome. There's so many different diagnoses that we serve here at the county board, and we support not just the individual, but we work with families, we work with providers, we work with the community for acceptance and for our individuals to simply live the best life that they can possibly live.
So what are the goals then when you are classified developmentally disabled? What are your goals in helping that individual? Is it to get employment?
That depends. I mean, it can be, a fair and equitable education. It can be employment. It can be a driver's license. Our goal is to empower people to pursue meaningful lives. So to basically be the best that any of us can be. And I think that's part of the reason I love working here so much, is because not only do I get to help empower individuals with developmental disabilities, but those same individuals empower me in return.
What's happening in March? How is Scioto County Board of DD going to celebrate this year and bring the community together and helping the community learn about others and just sharing the love and kindness?
So this is our big kickoff right here. It's kind of our official kickoff with you, Chris and Patrick, today. We are celebrating throughout the month. We have Special Olympics basketball games. We have a very important basketball game at Northwest High School on Friday, March 8th. We are celebrating at the library, at the main branch of the Scioto County Public Library on Monday, the 11th. Chris is our featured, or one of our two featured individuals that day, and he will be bringing his service dog as well as some of the tools that he uses to make life accessible for him daily. And I believe you'll be reading a story again this year, won't you, Christopher?
I will be reading the book, and it'll be featured about deaf and hard of hearing community, deaf or blind community, and the individuals that come and take part in that reading. We encourage those to love each other and be kind with each other, and we're all just friends. And we may do things differently, but we're still friends, and we still are individuals in our community, and be able to do a lot of things in our community to be a visibility in our community. Yes, I will be there on Monday, the 11th of March.
And we'll also have a sign language interpreter there as well.
Yes.
We've invited, I know, Head Start from Scioto County. They're bringing at least 3 classrooms that day. I know the Vern Rife School will be bringing students that day to get to experience that. Then the very next day, on the 12th, is Advocacy Day at the state capitol. And not only will 400 individuals across the state be attending in person, 4 of those from Scioto County, but they will use virtual means. And so we will have a watch party here at the Carousel Center, and Chris will be the master of ceremonies for that here. And all of our transition age students from the Vern Rife School will be attending that watch party, and we'll watch the speakers, we'll have lunch, and then we just get to spend some time, Chris gets to share experiences, and those individuals can ask questions. On the 8th or the 14th, it's a really busy month. On the 14th, we'll be attending the commissioners meeting at Scioto County Courthouse, and they will be issuing a proclamation declaring March DD Awareness Month. And on the 16th, we'll be participating in the St. Patrick's Day Parade, complete with a leprechaun, correct?
That is correct. I'll be there. Come and watch me drive the school bus. If you didn't see last year, if you wasn't able to be there last year, you could go to my Facebook profile and see the video of me driving the bus. If you want to ride along, come along.
Some of us walk.
I got a good picture of that last year too. I know I got some video, but the picture was perfect. It was such a good time. We love parades here in the outreach department of the Scioto County Board of DD.
We do. Let's see, I'm looking. Then the 21st of March is Rock Your Socks Day for Down Syndrome Awareness, Mismatched Socks. And so our school will be selling some socks again as a fundraiser, Mismatched Socks. So that'll be fun. And there'll be lots of pictures on our Facebook page, right, Jeff?
Oh,
So
you know it.
Individuals that want to buy stock, how would they contact you or get a hold of somebody to buy stock? And are they do you recommend them to wear them and take pictures and videos and just hashtagging it in celebration too?
How did you know? Definitely post those pictures to Facebook and tag us, and we will, get you on our page, and we will celebrate the fact that you are rocking your socks for Down Syndrome Awareness Day on March 21st. If you would like to, find out about the sock fundraiser that we're doing, you can contact Jeff or myself at 740-353-0636, and we can help connect with that.
Now, Theresa, am I correct in understanding that will be an order form on one of our Facebook pages?
There
I believe,
should be.
or both. Yeah. So
probably both.
Yeah.
As well. Yes.
So VRS 110 Media on Facebook, or the Scioto County Board of DD Facebook page. And there should be an order form on there probably, I think, later today, if not already.
Perfect.
So I know you were talking about DD advocacy get together at the State House. If individuals that cannot make it to that event and would like to watch it, is there a link that they would be able to get and be able to watch it at home?
They can Google Advocacy Day at the Ohio State Capitol 2024. And there is a registration page, even to watch it virtually. And they can register and watch at home. I know many counties are hosting watch parties as well as beyond Scioto County, simply because they do have a 400-person limit at the Capitol for those that can attend. And for me, it's one of the positives that have come out of COVID is that it's now not limited to just those 400 people who can attend, that virtually we can all attend. And so that's really, I think, an advantage for us. And then, of course, we have our regional advocacy group, the Southern Ohio Advocacy Group, that meets on the third Tuesday of every month in Ross County at the Ross County DD. And that is from 11 to 12:30. And that's also can be accessed via Zoom.
What if an individual is not don't have developmental disabilities and would like to learn and like to be part of that education? Maybe they have a restaurant or maybe a cafe or whatever. They're just trying to be better and make things more accessible. Are they able to watch the link too?
Of course, it's open to everyone. That is, we are launching, and Chris, you're part of that, the Empowering Communities group here in Scioto County. And that group is geared toward everyone. It doesn't matter what your ability is. You're welcome to make a change in the community through our group.
Does your outreach go out and to our community, the restaurant, the cafes and places? I think I heard a while back that you were helping them, with ramps and trying to just bring in that accessibility together and access together with our community. So tell us a little bit about that.
So we have been working on some grant opportunities, and we continue to do that, and there'll be more forthcoming on that as we move forward. But we are now part of the Main Street Portsmouth and Bloom community. And so we are partnering with them to make some changes here in Scioto County.
I know that your program has been very, very successful. For many of us, we rarely hear the successes that you as a staff have. Would you like to share some of the possible successes that you've seen with individuals, working with individuals?
Teresa's out and works with individuals and, for employment and all kinds of various ways. But I've definitely seen, my fair share of successes as well. Students struggling in school. I come from mostly the school setting. So I have that's the majority of my background. But, I've seen, different supports put in place, to help individuals whose parents didn't think that they would even be able to graduate from high school. An individual who was definitely struggling in school, and between guardian, teacher, SSA, different supports were put in place, and not only did that individual graduate from high school, but is now working out in the community and very successfully. So there's a ton of stories like that, and we are getting ready to start highlighting a lot of those stories, because we not only have March as DD Awareness Month, but we also are coming up on a celebration in April where we're going to be celebrating Vernon Rice School being considered officially a school. So for 50 years now, Vernon Rice School has been officially recognized as a school. So we are going to be highlighting, we're going to be working in April and celebrating that. So we have April or March that we get to do all of our celebrating in. And then, of course, backing it up, with April. And we're going to do all kinds of a dive into some of the history of the school. Hope to have interviews from former staff members and graduates, employers throughout the years who have helped, all of our individuals. And so it's pretty exciting stuff. And we're really looking forward to it. We have a lot planned, and it's going to be great. There'll be hopefully a ton of stuff out on the social media pages. So keep an eye out for that. We have a TikTok as well, and it's called Just Like You. And so there will be hopefully several TikToks with individuals, former graduates and current students, talking about the history and the things that are going on, and just some of the really great things that, have happened and are coming up. So definitely keep an eye out there if you're on those social media pages.
And definitely don't forget March 28th
Oh
is
yeah.
our annual Hardwood Heroes Celebrity Special Olympics basketball game. The doors open at Shawnee State University Gym at 5 p.m. Admission is $2 per person. And our Special Olympics players, both our adult and our student teams, will be taking on local celebrities. We have doctors, we have restaurant owners, we have some lawyers this year. We have officers from SOCF. We have police officers, sheriff's department deputies. We have a firefighter. So we're really excited to face off with those celebrities against our incredible athletes, both the Shooting Stars, who are the adult basketball team, as well as our Cardinals, our student Special Olympics basketball team. So that will be on March 28th. And then, like Jeff said, in the month of April, we're celebrating our school's 50th anniversary. And it's also Autism Acceptance Month in April. And we will be out and about with the Autism Project and other events in the month of April.
So if somebody wants to donate or to volunteer to help, who would they contact to give their volunteer time to the school and students and the outreach program?
So anyone who would like to help with the Hardwood Heroes basketball game or with any of our advocacy groups can contact me. So 740-354-3803. If you would like to volunteer to help with the Hardwood Heroes, with our advocacy programs, with the parade, we have. I about forgot the Knights of Columbus. They're amazing partners, and they will be at our school all day on March 22nd. They do an annual foul shooting contest. It's fabulous. All the kids get shirts, and they get the chance to make foul shots based on their abilities. So it's a wonderful day.
So what would you like to leave with the audience? Some words of wisdom.
My words of wisdom would be that if you know someone, and I think we all know someone who can be served by Scioto County Developmental Disabilities, call and ask about intake. Our purpose in Scioto County for the developmental disability community is to be the leading resource for individuals with disabilities and their families. We're here to support not just an individual, but the family and the community as well.
Don't be afraid to reach out and want to volunteer your time, because that time that you volunteer can change somebody's life. Being a friend to someone, can change the outcome of them wanting to be more out in the community, to be able to go out and have fun and do things. Scioto County Board of DD has the media program, and Jeff had followed me around a couple times, and that really, by him being there, give me the courage to think I can do this. By him being there, give me the courage to just push, go out there and do it, because I know Jeff is going to follow me. He may be late, but he'll be there.
I want to say, Chris, that made my day. You saying that, I will, anytime I can. I love being there. I love watching you do what you do. You do such great work out there, and you do really work hard to strive, for equality for everyone. And I know that your work goes beyond, even the DD community, and I have a lot of respect for you, and proud to help anytime I can. So thanks, bud.
before he joined us, I might have said that Chris was one of the most giving people I've ever met.
Hey, we're talking with Christopher Cooley, Theresa Rowland, and Jeff Horner, Technology for Independence. Really appreciate all of you for sharing your information, and have a great March. It sounds like an exciting time.
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, guys.